Hey there guys, welcome to Dinos Vault once again. Today I'm checking out the Avenger Street 220, the matte wild green color variant that has been launched recently. First of all, this is just a new color variant that has been introduced for the Street 220. It's available at the same price. You need not pay any special increment for this color variant, I believe. The Avenger Street Twins really took the market by surprise because though all of us bikers were waiting for the next generation of Avenger, we weren't expecting something that would completely redefine value for money, not only in terms of stunning looks, but also comprehensively take the Avenger franchise to the next level in terms of offering superb engine refinement, unmatched seating comfort, and all this with a jaw-dropping price tag. The game changer and the showstopper, however, was the Avenger Street 150 because none of us could see that coming. Well, the Avenger Street 152 gets an all-new cosmic red color now, and that video will be uploaded soon as well. Now, the Avenger Street Twins have already set the cash registers ringing for Bajaj, but it is the Street 150 that is really generating the volumes. However, I have always suggested that the 220 makes more sense because it has the extra power you would hope for, especially given the relaxed seating, superb refinement and amazing ride quality this bike has on offer. Where the two Avengers really score high is their monopoly factor. There is nothing like them in and around their price range, and they do offer a whole lot more than what we can expect at the price point. Now, this is going to be a quick snappy walk around and test ride video, so let's start out by taking a quick look at the bike's features. First up, we now get this matte green paint scheme that looks elegant and classy. Personally, I still feel the matte black looks more attractive, but the matte green color too looks truly a class apart. The overall build quality is very impressive, and so is the overall fit and finish. We get the white hue headlamp up front. It's a 55-60 watt headlamp, which is very powerful because other bikes usually offer only a 35 watt headlamp in this price range. I love the GT stripes on the front and rear fenders. It adds the sporty and modern elements to this design theme. The black alloys with white rim stripes look stunning. Coming to the profile, the all black theme really comes full circle with the blackened engine, the black suspension forks, the well designed rear grab bar and the stubby exhaust. The all new Avenger insignia looks amazing. The teardrop shaped fuel tank feels just about perfect. Almost everything in this design just falls into place so cohesively and convincingly that you can't help but admire the bike and appreciate Bajaj's efforts for giving us a stunning looking motorcycle at the price of some of the 150cc bikes in our market. The tail lamp resembles that of the previous unit found on the preceding Avenger 220 model, but it goes well with the design, so that's all that matters. Talking about the seat, we now get a dual density foam seat to offer unmatched comfort. The short street control handlebar is well sized and perfectly positioned such that you can steer the bike easily in traffic and also relax while riding on the highways. The switchgear is of decent quality, and we do get a high beam flasher and an engine kill switch. The instrument cluster now gets a digital odometer and trip meter. We get an analog speedometer, and we get the fuel gauge on the fuel tank, as was the case with the previous generation Avenger. Talking about other noteworthy changes that this bike got during its launch earlier this year are as follows. The Street 220 gets a new drive chain that offers 15 to 20% longer life. The bike gets improved capacitor discharge ignition for faster input to the throttle and reduced NVH levels overall. We get flexible indicators to avoid easy breakage. The second spring rate in the rear suspension has been changed to prevent easy bottoming out on bad roads. Talking about the engine specs, we get a 4-stroke oil-cooled twin-spark 2-valve 220cc DTSI engine that puts out a max power of 19.03 PS at 8,400 RPM and a max torque of 17.5 Newton meters at 7,000 RPM. This comes mated to a 5-speed gearbox. Taking it out for a spin, the bike is amazingly refined, and on all fronts, it is better than the previous generation Avenger. I can say that with conviction because I have owned an Avenger 220 myself previously. The throttle response is nice and crisp. The clutch is a lot lighter, the gearbox works smoothly, the saddle comfort is amazing thanks to the dual density foam seat. This, along with the bike's low-slung, laid-back seating posture, provides for one of the most comfortable rides your money can buy in this price range. Some people believe that with the bike's longer wheelbase, it is harder to maneuver in city traffic, but trust me, that isn't true. Once you get a hang of this bike, you can enjoy it thoroughly on the city streets as well as the highway. Now, if there is one thing I didn't like about this bike, it should be the lack of tubeless tires. Bajaj is always known to really up the ante in terms of value for money, so I really hope they introduce tubeless tires on the Avenger Street Twins soon. Talking about the brakes, we get a 260mm disc up front and 130mm drum brake at the back. Braking is decent enough, and I would suggest you maintain appropriate tire pressure as mentioned in the user manual and use both the front and rear brakes at a time to avoid skidding or wheel lock. Talking about the suspension, we get telescopic forks up front and twin shock absorbers at the back. The suspension is really good and offers great comfort. Talking about the wheels and tires, we get a 17-inch wheel with a 90/90 tire up front and a 15-inch wheel with a 130/90 tire at the back. I really wish they offer tubeless tires soon for this bike. Ground clearance is 169mm, which I believe would hold good for our Indian road conditions. Seat height is 725mm, which is a delight for shorter riders. Fuel tank capacity is 14 liters, which I believe is decent enough. Mileage figure based on user feedback from the dealer is around 40 to 42 kmpl for the Street 220. Price ex-showroom Hyderabad for the Avenger Street 220 is rupees 87,123. So that's pretty much it for now. I just hope you found this video useful. Until next time, this is Dino saying ciao. Take care, God bless, and ride safe.